Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to be talking about a Behringer Fuzz pedal that you may think is expensive, but then for the price of a Behringer one, maybe not so much. So bringing back the classic rock tones that started a revolution, Behringer rolls out a $65 tone bender copy promising the fudge sounds of Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and Pete Townshend, in an ultra affordable format. 30 seconds in, already mispronouncing things. Yep, good start. The budget pedal offers two models inspired by different iterations of the legendary Fuzz stomp box, as well as a smaller ergonomics to maximize pedal board space. So the Behringer is helping out guitarists chase hairy tones on a budget with the release of its $60 Fuzz pedal and visually faithful and ultra affordable clone of the iconic tone bender. The affordable gear brand knows a thing or two about offering popular gain tones on a budget. You got a $29 Super Fuzz. After all, as such is well-placed, issue a new copy of the pedal that has been adored since the 60s. The Fuzz Bender mantra hones in the bringing back the classic rock tones that started a revolution during the 1960s thanks to its all-analog circuits. The original pedal, the Tone Bender, was sculpted by the hands of British tone twiddler Gary Hurst. The OG streamlined topography is reflected here, with no frill controls coming via retro look, level, and attack dials, and a mod/original switch between them. Parameters set the output, volume, and the amount of fuzz, while the toggle offers two classic fuzz characters. The original mode is based on the Mark 1.5 version, as used by the Beatles on Rubber Soul, and it has a throatier tone when compared to the vintage fudge machines. Yes, fudge machines. The mod position, meanwhile, is based on the Mark II, a more recognizable sound thanks to Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton's employment of it. Fuzz bends your tonal ranges, bit hair that responds to your pick attacks, to velvety sounds that work with humbucker and single coil guitars. Maxing out the attack knob delivers aggressive fuzz with plenty of stone rocker friendly sustain. Some sounds feel like they were designed to tear your face apart in the most beautiful ways possible, says Behringer. This thing does it to perfection. If you're looking for the quickest way to unlock Jimmy Page's fuzz tones or the chaotic sounds of Pete Townshend, this is the flavor of fuzz you should be tinkering with. It's solid all-metal enclosure, which Behringer doesn't do very often. Smaller than the original pedal to save on pedal board space, while the classic, almost coffin-like shape has been retained. The Behringer Fuzz Bender is now available for a modest $62. Go to Behringer to take a look. So, oh, that's interesting. Let's see here. Oh, well, there we go, right there. Nice zoom in of it. So does it give us the back? I like looking at the back of pedals. Sure you don't. Sure you don't show me the back of the thing. You know, I like to see the label and if it's got feed or if it's got Velcro or any of those other things. So honestly, I had no idea what a tone bender is. And maybe it's because I'm too young. Maybe it's because I don't do a whole lot of stuff in terms of guitar pedals. But it's not all that hard to look up one of these bad boys and see what they're going for. And expensive is what you're looking for. Expensive. So there's different versions of it. I'm assuming they're kind of replicating this version, but you know, $379. I've never heard of this site. Chicago Music Exchange has a 50th anniversary for $500. There's another version here from 1973 for $650. There's something called a Warm Audio Bender pedal, which looks like another copy for $200. And essentially, if you want one of these things or some sort of replica of it, at the moment, you were pretty much forced to spend $250, which is not really cheap for a guitar pedal. You know, I would say a cheap mid to mid-range guitar pedal, probably like $50 to $100, and then after $100, it starts getting kind of expensive, and you know, they're all over the place. You never know how expensive these things can ultimately get. So Behringer saw a need for it, threw it in there, and it looks cool. I'm going to be honest with you, $65 compared to paying $200. And Behringer is known to pretty much use the same exact, if not the same exact, circuit boards, chips, layouts, everything, because the reality of it is they're probably the biggest pedal manufacturer. I don't know if that is 100% true, but they make a lot of pedals. They're very affordable. They work. You break one, you can buy 2 or 3 of them for the price of one of the more fancy ones. So there's that as well. I like them kind of as a company. I don't know how bad the conditions are in China, but most guitar companies use things with China, so that may affect your insight too. I don't currently have a fuzz pedal, so this might go on my Christmas list or something. In all honesty, I don't own any type of fuzz pedal, so it'll be interesting to see how this compares to the original. I'm sure our friends at JHS will probably get this bad boy and do an A-B comparison to the original, because he has like every pedal known to man and several only known to monkey. I say that because of the Bad Monkey pedal fiasco. And it's just, it wouldn't surprise me if we get an A-B. So, no need to make this longer than it is. I think this is a cool pedal. I think if that's the sound you're looking for, this is a cheaper way to do it. If you have the money and you want to buy the original, by all means, go ahead. But, for your people that are just bedroom players, aren't gigging, aren't super collectors, things along those lines, and just want the sound and they want it in a pedal format as opposed to a digital format, here you go. Here it is. I don't think $65 is an extreme amount of money for this thing. I'm sure it sounds really good. You can find, if you want a video demo, I'll go ahead and play it for a couple of seconds here.
Fuzz pedals on the platinly. Less space on your board, this thing off. Now, back to inspiration for when you switch to the mod, famously you...
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do, because I don't want to get taken down for using a couple second clips of somebody's video, Behringer's video here. But it sounds good. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to my ears. And as I said, I'd say if that's what you're going for, $65 ain't much in terms of picking this thing up. Until next time, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Happy Veterans Day to the veterans out there, even though I will be probably scheduling this for the day after Veterans Day. But it is Veterans Day as of the time of me filming it. Subscribe yet again, and as always, have a good one.